Hey, hello. My name is Sylvia, and today I want to share the next part of my journey with cancer and the gifts that I received from it. One of my biggest fears when I started with cancer was that I couldn't be a mom. I always wanted to be a mom. So that was my plan. Like when I was 28, then we started children, and But then I received a news of cancer, so I needed to wait. Then you have to wait like 5 years, but it's like okay. But I just listened what they said. I didn't have any other choice. I was doing everything to protect everything down there, because the chemo can also destroy that part. But I did take shots that the doctor described, so I could, that was more protected. He wasn't sure, it was a testing phase, but I tried. It's like, okay, I tried everything at that point, so afterwards when maybe something happens, I can't blame myself because I did everything. You have to wait like 5 years after the first, when you received the first time cancer. Then they said, you have to wait like 5 years. Like, okay, I don't want, but okay, I understand. So after when I talked about my aunt when she died, I went into depression, and all the story. And afterwards, I was getting back up and just going to live again, and I was getting better and better and better. And then with the next checkup, it was like, I was totally in life again, because I was like, okay, my breast reconstruction is done in 3 months, then I can go to work again, and maybe I can start dreaming about becoming a mom. So I was asking with the doctor at the checkup, like, when can we start with children? And there, they came with the news, like, before I did my breast reconstruction, they do a whole scanning to see there's nothing growing or something. But in the time, they said to me, like, there is nothing. But now, so many months later, they say to me, we saw something, but we're not sure, but you don't need to worry. And my head was like, what? 8 months ago, my aunt died, and now I don't need to worry. And I just was like, no. But I was also in that other part from, like, when my aunt was alive, I went to the hospital, and when I felt pain, I said it, and I think every part in my body is being checked that year, and there was always nothing. So it's like, maybe you have to trust the doctors now and just believe what they say. You can't live like this your whole life. So that's what I did. It's like, okay, I just said, okay, we're going to believe them, and just, okay, don't worry. And also, my husband had just asked me to marry him, and so my head was in the marriage, and finding dresses and places, and I was, okay, I had a distraction to not look at. But then 3 months after that, the next checkup came. And the one thing that they saw, it was growing, so they knew, like, that's bad news. It's spread to the lungs now. So my life at that point was over. All my future that I was planning again was just, and but I'm going to talk about the mom part here. So I knew when I was like, at first I just listened to the doctors, and I was seeing so much fear. I just wanted to live, so I just did chemotherapy and all this stuff, but I knew that this mom part that I couldn't be a mom anymore because I didn't know how long I was going to live or not, or they didn't know it themselves, so they can't tell it to me. It's just waiting and see how the cancer reacts to the treatment and all the stuff. And I knew I was making this list of questions that I always take to the doctors, like questioning, and this, my wish to be a mom was priority, because I knew this will be a very, very difficult part to let go, because all my life I have been taking care of everyone, their children, and I wanted to take care of my own little baby. And now I couldn't anymore, and that was my biggest wish, to have a child of my own. But they said, no, you can't. And I knew, like, okay, I need to help myself with this, because if one thing in this whole journey that I'm in now that can bring me down, then it's that. I didn't care about the cancer and all the things, but it was like, that was horrible. It was, my heart was bleeding that I couldn't be a mom. And also it was confusing, because afterwards in the next checkups, and I was asking to the doctors, like, why can't I be a mom? And they said, like, but if you are pregnant, then your body, with the hormones and all stuff, you will, there will be an explosion of tumors, they said. But that was just the problem. My type of cancer wasn't hormone based, so that wasn't true, because in another hospital, in the first time cancer, they also said, like, why don't you take your birth control? I said, because the other hospitals say that I can't, but they said you don't have an hormone type breast cancer. Yeah, I know. I just said what the doctor. So it's like, they say this, they say that, and they said, yeah, but we don't know. And then it's like, huh? Yeah. Of course, I know with my mind that it isn't smart to have a child now, and I wouldn't do that. But it's just my emotions, my identity that wanted to be a mom, that was dying, and it was hard, and it was painful, because I could fight cancer, but how can you put your mom wish away? For me, that was hard, because then afterwards you go to the checkup and they say to you, you have to be glad because it's stable. But it's like, I'm not glad. I can't live my life. I can't be a mom. I can't be anything. So I don't understand why I need to stay. I just, I felt so sad, because there was such a big identity attached to being a mom, becoming a mom, because I was already a mom of all, but becoming a mom of my own child. That was a huge, and I couldn't accept that. Okay, with the mind I could, but emotional I couldn't. I was always fighting that, and like they were saying to me, like, you have to be positive and think about your future, and believe that you will go on for years. Okay, not as normal, but then then I was thinking of, of course I will just live my life and just go on like you said. But then the things that I want to do, then you said no, you can't, because things that you don't know. So it's like, huh? It doesn't make sense to me. So I knew I was fighting, and I was fighting myself and this part of me that I had to let go, and I couldn't. But I was just heartbroken, because I couldn't understand why me again, and why I just do everything like it's supposed to be and taking care of everyone, but now again I get punished. So I did go to the fertili or the gynecolog. I don't know how you say it, when you go to the doctor special for having babies and stuff. And I just wanted to hear my options. Just for me, I needed to go. Of course, that wouldn't be a pleasant conversation, but it was one that I needed to accept where I was. So I went to that doctor and I said, well, what are my options? And she said, like, it's now the second time you have chemotherapy, and of course my periods were gone again, and like the last time they stayed away like 2 years, and I think they came back like I think 3 times, and then it was done. Then the next chemotherapy was there, and they were immediately gone again. And she said, like, your periods will never be back. Now the second time cancer, I'm almost sure that it will not repair, and you don't have to think about that. And even though this is not the thing that you need to think about now, and I'm like, but this is my thing inside. This is what I'm craving. This is what I want. This is what I need. This is I was so attached to becoming a mom, and now like giving that up, that was so difficult for me. I knew this would bring me down, and it did. And also she put her opinion in it, like, you have this and you can do that, and think about the child, but all those other people in the world that can't and don't have the money for their child, and you don't say anything to them. Why you have to say this to me? I'm already here and like totally down and heartbroken, and now you're saying like I can't do this, and it's my choice, because maybe it will be 6 months and I'm gone, but there are some, like maybe 1% or 2%, that will live 20 years, and in 20 years you can grow a kid. I know this is wrong, but that was my emotions at that point. And how can I believe in my future then, if you say no, because maybe you're going to die already earlier? So it was confusing. And I know this is nothing to do with the doctor. She just do her work, and I understand that also with my head, like, I don't want the child, but it's just you saying no to me. That was like, it's difficult to explain, but it didn't make sense. And that's where I finally, when I was with my back against the wall, like, your periods will not be back. You asked for adoption, they said no chance. Then a Kerry mom, my niece or cousin, or I don't know how I say in English, she wanted to do that for me. But then they said also, but with you, in your case, they will not help you. And even though you already have someone that wants to do that for you, it will be very difficult to do that. So it's like I don't get a chance even. And at the end, I have the money, I have the love, I have everything except my health to take care of this kid. That also is very crucial. And I know maybe it's very egoistic or something, but that was just my feeling at the point, and I'm sharing this with you. And I felt so angry, and I felt so much pain, like, why can't I be a mom? I want to be a mom. Of course that conversation was very hard, but for me it was needed to hear that again from someone else, and so that I could start with healing that part of me and outgrowing, and first being mad and cry and just giving up. At one point I I don't want to live anymore. If I can't be a mom, if I can't work, if I can't take care of others, just let me die. I don't care anymore. I didn't see the point of it anymore, so I just cried and yeah, just felt those feelings. Till one point I could, I changed that. I changed that around, but I learned to live with that. It was like baby steps. At first I avoided all children. I didn't want to see if I saw something on television or this or that, it was crying and, oh, I want this, and or someone giving the news they're pregnant or there is a baby born. It was like I was always avoiding. But then the universe was always mirroring it, so there was no point of escaping because I had to go through this. And I did step by step. I cried again. Okay, I thought I was better, and I was like, okay, I can't control this cancer. I'm going to control what I can, and that's just this moment. And I was just discovering myself. So I hadn't had the time to like overthink this part anymore, because it was like that and I had to accept it. And that was what I was doing. Sometimes it was going well, and other times I needed to grieve more and more, like, okay, I'm not going to be a mom. Or like Mother's Day, each day it's like, everyone is receiving all this all this love and present, and they felt important, and it was like me, and that's where I could see, like, why do I want a child? Why is this so important to me? And I could see, like, I want to become a mom so I could be someone. I could feel love, like I was taking care of other children and they just love you, and they will always be with you, so you always will have a connection, and just to feel important and not important, but like important for someone. They need you to take care of them. So that's why I wanted to have this child, and just to become someone. So if I didn't have a career, then I could be a mom, but now I couldn't be a mom. So it was like, who am I then? And then I could see, like, oh my God, is this the reason why I want to be a mom? To feel important, to feel loved, to be someone? That's crazy, and that's wrong. That's really wrong. And also, like, society is like, okay, you have to do this, and it was this perfect dream and picture. But I could see no, and that's where I learned, and I outgrow that part that I want to be a mom. Now I don't want to be a mom anymore, because I am enough. I don't need a child to feel important or to feel loved or to be someone. I'm just good the way I am. And there's nothing more important than that. That's not connection with you and not a connection with your child. Because if you see in the world, the mother-daughter or son relationship isn't always like good, and they also separate. And I just had built this belief, this dream, I had to let go of that, and now something bigger grow of that. Like, I don't need that anymore. I'm not so needy of becoming a mom, or then that was just such a gift. Because before I thought that was life, becoming a mom, and then you are important and you mean something in society, but now, and before I felt, okay, if I'm not a mom, then I'm useless, then I didn't belong here. But now, because cancer took that away, I could see, but I still belong here. The people around me still love me, and now I'm loving myself also. And yeah, and the other part, so I learn more, and I grow more and grow more, and it's like each time you get more insight of it, and it's like I take care of so many people, so many years. And it was like I already gave 25 years of my life to raising other kids or people, or so it's like it's time for me now. It's time to me to live my life now. And yeah, so now I'm blessed because I don't have the need anymore to becoming a mom, and it was very hard to give it up. Or to outgrow that, or just to see that I'm more than just becoming a mom. And I'm grateful for that, because I don't need to have a child to be someone. And okay, I know this is wrong, I know that, but my body, I was reacting. It wasn't belief from that I learned that was your values are. So yeah, so maybe you have to ask yourself the question, why do you want to be a mom? Because society says, because you want to feel important, you want to feel loved, you want to be someone. Or why is it that you want to be a mom? That's so crucial to ask yourself. And now, because of the cancer, I could see, and I learned that I'm more than just becoming a mom. It's not needed to be someone, it's not needed to feel important, it's not needed to feel loved. So, well, yeah, that was it. Thank you.